Peace Collective. What is going on? Welcome to the channel. My name is Milan. I am an intuitive tarot reader and psychic medium. If you guys are new here to this channel, welcome. If you guys are returning, welcome back. It means the world to me each and every single time you guys join. Thank you guys times 1,000 for being here and for deciding to spend your time and your energy here with me in these readings. As you guys know, this is going to be another general collective reading. However, we're going to get into another deep dive today. As you can tell by the title, we're going to look into the current energy around Offset and what happened at that Hollywood, Florida casino just the other day, okay? If you guys are interested in readings that look more into celebrity culture, the entertainment industry, music, sometimes politics, I've got an entire playlist already curated. It's called the Deep Dive Series. That's where you guys can find more readings just like this one. If you guys are ever interested in love readings, live streams, birth chart information, personals, all the information is going to be in the description box down below like always, okay? Just as a quick disclaimer, you guys, this is not a fan page. This is not a stan page or anything of the sort. Everything in this reading is alleged until proven otherwise and for entertainment purposes only, okay? If you guys don't like the subject matter, you don't like what we're talking about, it is no big deal just to click off the reading. It is free 99 to do so. There are plenty of other readings on this channel for you guys to tap into and to check out if this is not the one for you, okay? If something does resonate with you here, you like the vibes here on the channel, it is free 99 to leave a like, share if you care, subscribe. I would love to have y'all here, part of the family, okay? So if you guys have seen or heard, then I'm sure you clicked on this reading because you heard about what happened with Offset. He was involved in a physical altercation with another rapper from New York, little TJay. If I'm not mistaken, I think little TJay came up around Fabio Foreign or maybe Pop Smoke, somewhere around that age and era. Okay, New York rapper, essentially. But him and Offset, I believe they already had some type of existing feud going on over some money from maybe a year or two ago. So this is not necessarily anything new or random, okay? It's as if maybe things kind of just hit ahead at that casino, okay? So Offset got pew-pewed, all right, either in the leg or in the buttocks area at this casino after getting into some type of altercation with little TJay. So I don't have a card out for little TJay because I wanted to focus more so on Offset's energy. I do feel like there's some type of weird spiritual aspect going on with Offset. Not to take away accountability from him, but I don't know. I feel like he's got a weird spiritual dark cloud over him. So we're going to focus more so on him than little TJay, but just the energy in general, what's going on with him and what was surrounding the Hollywood, Florida casino shooting. So we're going to start with a couple of oracles first, and then we'll get to some tarot later to clarify. If somebody wants to timestamp, you are more than welcome to. Thank you very much ahead of time, okay? So what is this current energy, please, when it comes to Offset at this time? I have a King of Wands here to represent him, being that he's a Sagittarius, okay? What is Offset's current energy, please and thank you? Since the shooting or in regards to the shooting, what is his current energy like at this time? Please and thank you. Harmony. Oh, wow. Okay. Balance, peace, and happiness. Interesting. I feel like I'm hearing it's a farce. That's a farce. Maybe he's feeling okay. It's kind of like maybe stabilizing out and while recovering in the hospital. I'm not sure if he's gotten released from the hospital or what, but it was reported that he was in, pretty stable condition, that he was cool. But let's clarify. Let's see. Why is here? Oh. Family, okay, blood ties and inner circle. So maybe he's just trying to focus or spend more time with his family since this incident. Again, I'm not sure if he's been released from the hospital, but maybe he's thinking about that, kind of refocusing or redirecting his focus more on his family, because it's kind of coming through like At any second is what I'm hearing. At any second. So in relation to this, literally at any second, at any given point in time, you could literally lose your life. So it's almost as if maybe he's trying to redirect his focus here, okay? Oh, and I don't even want to say what I'm hearing with this. I don't want to go there already, but there could be people in his inner circle that he doesn't really trust all the way. Okay, what is this, please? You know, he has multiple children between Cardi B and other baby mamas as well. So that can mean a multitude of things. So we're just going to keep going to clarify. But you have distance showing up here. Divorce, ghosted, and separated. And that's interesting because it showed up right after the family. You know, him and Cardi B are kind of in the middle of a divorce if they haven't finalized the divorce yet. Okay. Interestingly enough, I feel like I've channeled this energy before, but he could have tried to get back with Cardi B or like bring the balance or the peace or the harmony back into his household or his marriage, but it's kind of like they're already estranged. It's not, you know, he may have threw a bone and she just wasn't biting it possibly, okay? But let's see, divorce, ghosted, and separation. So he could also be creating distance because, again, with people in his inner circle, because there's a lack of trust here, what I'm getting very heavily, especially since this incident. Granted, it was just, 2 days ago, at least at the time of this recording. So, again, reevaluating who he can trust, who he doesn't trust, kind of like picking out the dead weeds in a way, okay? But what is this energy like, please, for Offset at this time, currently? Oh boy, yeah, you have puzzled and thrills here, okay? Continuous cycles, bad decisions, and you have addictions. I think it's very clear, allegedly, entertainment purposes only, that he's got a habit when it comes to the gambling, okay? So that would be this with this continuous cycles and addictions. And you have puzzled, okay? Confused, perplexed, and conflicted. So he could have been trying to let go of the gambling habit or try to figure out how to pay people back is what it's giving. But he's having a very difficult time doing that. Yeah, and you know, another thing too, it's like, that's why I get with him, he doesn't really trust the people he's around because it's giving... With little TJ, like how did they even know I would be here? How did they even know I was gonna show up? How did they even know where to find me at? You know, entertainment industry world is really not that big for real. So it offsets energy. It's almost like, yeah, how did they know, or how did he know, him being little TJ, the person again he's had an issue with for some time now? How did he even know I was gonna be here? Unless obviously Offset posted it online, or someone could have caught him up in the casino and posted him, and that's how they found out he was there. But with Offset's energy, again, as I'm channeling, he's not really sure how he was even basically pulled up on, essentially, okay? You want to see more of these? Ooh, legal. Here we go. You have lawyers, court, paperwork. Oh, wow. Okay, so something about custody could be coming up as well. I'm not trying to go that far, but family and legal, it's giving, again, he's in the middle of a divorce. If him and Cardi B haven't finalized a divorce yet, I haven't heard any details about it, so I'm not 100% sure, but that's showing up, and I'm getting something here about custody battle or something. And obviously, there was a shooting in the middle of at a casino. There's going to be some legalities behind it, okay? Little TJ was released from jail after being arrested, so, you know, he could be considering pursuing this legally, Offset. I don't think he's going to say that publicly necessarily, or wouldn't really want that to be out there, because otherwise you're labeled as what, like a snitch or whatever. So I see him kind of trying to like battle that. Should I move forward with legal proceedings with this, or should I just leave it alone? Okay, let me get one more on this, please. So he's considering his options legally with this situation, but I think he's more so leaning toward keeping the peace because, you know, these men, they have egos and fucking pride. So God forbid you come across as a snitch to the rap community who doesn't give a shit about you anyway. Like, you know, well, let's see. And recharge, yeah, breathe, let go, clear your mind. So yeah, he's definitely like considering distancing himself from certain habits or bad habits, addictions, or again, distancing himself from certain people in his inner circle that maybe he considered quote unquote family, while at the same time trying to harmonize or find balance with his actual legitimate family. Okay, so definitely a lot of lack of trust here is what I'm feeling for sure. Okay, and look at this. Chaos, yep. Upheaval, disaster, and downfall. Yeah, so he's going through a lot. Feeling a lot of emotions. You have drowning here. It's like a woman just drowning in an ocean. Okay. Well, let's see. We're getting to another oracle deck really quick. Okay, what's this current energy when it comes to offset regarding this shooting? Please and thank you. This current energy when it comes to offset regarding the shooting, please and thank you. Butterflies, yeah, that's interesting. I think he's just very grateful to just have to be alive, if I'm going to be real with you, because we're in a whole nother deck and it's a second card talking about happiness. Okay, it says devotion, can't stop smiling, happiness, and feeling complete. I feel like that's just more so, again, like feeling very grateful to be alive, because that could have very easily landed another way, especially again if he got hit in like his leg or his buttocks area. Shoot, the shooter would have lost balance or aimed a little too fucking high. That could have been a bullet in his spine for real. So he's very lucky and very blessed to have being kind of shot from behind after a fight, after an altercation. Things are probably all rah rah. That very easily could have been bad aim. Okay, so yeah, I think he's just very grateful to be alive, or not be paralyzed, or not, you know, can't walk or nothing like that. So maybe that's why it's coming through as feeling happy, you know what I mean? And then these butterflies, that can signify a transformation or a change. Okay, why is this here? Oh, okay, you have lifestyle, in the closet, secrets being held, and down low. Oh, wow. Okay. Why is this here in the closet regarding this? Oh, what is this, please? Why is this here? Lifestyle, in the closet, secrets being held regarding this casino shooting, please? Why is this here? Oh, commitment and obsession. Oh, wow. Holding on, can't let go, and clinging. And then you have commitment. Didn't I just say how he may have tried to throw a bone back at Cardi a few times to try to get back with her, or try to like heal his relationship or his marriage? Okay, it says soulmate energy, sharing goals, and long-term happiness. So, I don't know why, I got a vision of like wolves, like a pack of wolves. Yeah, as far as like with him and little TJ, it's as if like they had some type of agreement. Maybe not like a literal physical sign your name on a dotted line contract, but you know, it's like when you commit to something or a promise you made, you keep your word. You're supposed to keep your word. So he could have had kept his word to give this guy his money back, and he just never did. Ghost, yeah, literally ghost disappearing. cold and distant, no contact. So he could have literally like left fucking little TJ on red a few times or just straight up ignored his calls. Guilty, feeling ashamed. Okay. That's why he was so confused. Like, how do you even know where I'm at or where I'm going to be at, casino or not, when I don't even talk to you? I ghosted you. Oh, wow. Well, you can't just be out here doing that. Offset? Okay, what is this energy like, please, when it comes to Offset in this casino situation? Admire. And then family, yeah. So he's feeling like a jackass, kind of like a clown, okay? In regards to his family, feeling safe, building a foundation. Then you have admire here, inspired by you, songs, emotional bond, and telepathic love. Interesting. I'm going to switch decks in a second, but I apologize if I pause for a minute, you guys, while I'm channeling. But yeah, it almost feels as though, obviously he knows that's not right. Like, you can't take money from people and then just go ghost on them after you told them that you would do this, do that, get on a record with them or pay them back in an X amount of time, and then you don't do it. Now these people are like the vision I had, like a pack of wolves wanting to get their get back. And they, whoever, little TJ or whoever his people are, they could be the type that they're just not going to just let the shit go with obsession here, Interesting. Okay, well, let's see something else. What else is going on with Offset, please? What is this energy, please, between Offset and little TJ? What is this energy coming from between Offset and little TJ, please and thank you? What is this energy stemming from between Offset and little TJ, please and thank you? Self-love. Okay, that gives me more of like being a little selfish. Someone who's a little selfish. Okay, what is this energy between Offset and little TJ, please and thank you, that led up to this? Or feelings? Oh, okay, what is this? No, don't have me going there now. Okay, turning your back. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Self-love, feelings, and turning your back. I really don't. Okay, I don't want to say what the fuck. I can't go there. I can't do that. Oh, jeez. Offset and little TJ? Nah. I'm not gonna go there, but feelings, self-love, okay, and turning your back. If this was anything else, makes me feel like someone feeling some type of way because you turned your back on them because you don't want them or you don't like them in that capacity. But no, it's definitely giving more so like feeling some type of way because, again, Offset turned his back and was being kind of selfish is what it's giving. And again, kind of ghosted little TJ or just kind of acted like he didn't even exist because now he wants his money back. What is this? What led up to this energy between little TJ, please, and Offset? What is this? Phony. Yeah, trickster, illusions, and a fairy tale. Yeah, because somebody here felt very played. Someone here felt played. What is this? The energy between little TJ and Offset that even led up to this, please? Twin flames. Oh, this is getting weird. Twin flames. Okay, why is this here? Twin flame energy can be very difficult to navigate. It's not easy. It's not fucking glamorous. It comes with a lot of fucking hurdles, a lot of karmic lessons. Okay, why is this twin flame here regarding little TJ and Offset, please? Backstab. Yeah, pain, cheating, deception, mind games, and love bomb. Okay, so there's some type of underlying energy here about like a third party or like a female is what I'm getting with this. Someone could have gotten backstabbed over a female as well. Someone could have been messing with the other one's female. It's not giving Cardi B, but like Offset could have been dealing with one of little TJ's flavors of the week, okay? Or little TJ was dealing with one of Offset's flavors of the week, and somebody here initially felt backstabbed, okay? It's that, and it's giving some money too. Mirroring each other's energy. Why is this here? Secrets. Oh. Secrets and feelings. Yeah, and I also too, I get with little TJ, it's like he may have stayed very quiet for a long time, didn't really say much. He may not have even bothered Offset for quite a long period of time before he started like knocking on the door again, like, hey bro, like, remember you owe me this much, you know, you said you would hit me back in a few months, I never heard from you, what happened? So little TJ maybe, you know, kept things cool for a minute until he started to again feel kind of played, backstabbed, ghosted, betrayed. Okay, what is this? Ooh, and you have wish here. Losing sleep, love child. Okay, so this energy almost feels like a little confusing. It's not confusing, but it's like, it feels like there's a lot of different issues here. Like, it's not just because of money, and it could be a female that like little TJ had feelings for, because I have wish, feelings, okay? Again, feeling like someone was backstabbing you. You wouldn't really feel that way if it was just some jump off, like somebody you don't give a damn about. So, you know, Offset could have, that's kind of what it feels like. Allegedly, entertainment purposes only, could have slid his way in somewhere somehow with one of little TJ's flavors of the week, but it was one of the flavors of the week that he just so happened to like a lot. Okay. Especially with twin flames here, like this wasn't just again some jump off, some random girl at a bar. Like, this is someone that little TJ had some like feelings for. So it's like, nah, bro, you're not gonna not pay me back and do that too. That's not cool. So I get it. Let's see. I don't know what deck I want to use. Okay, what is this, please? What's this energy between Lil TJ and Offset? Please and thank you. Regarding this shooting. Ooh, disturbance, obscure, irritation, supernatural. I think I said that already. Like, something feels a little like spiritually off when it comes to Offset a little bit. And I don't think it's really a shocker or a surprise, or it wouldn't be to anybody if we were to find out, you know, his estranged wife was doing root work on him. I would not be surprised. Allegedly, entertainment purposes only. But I feel like I've channeled that before. What is this? Disturbance. It even just looks like a very obscure looking character, like a demon or something on somebody's back. Okay. Oof. What is this? He's got a spiritual monkey on his back. What is this, please? Offset and little TJ's energy. Alliance. Okay, there goes the trust factor. Trust, honest, and compatibility. But, you know, again, the people around him, he feels like he can't really trust for real. daydream, optimism, illusion, and delirium. This guy's just fantasizing about a vacation. Yeah, so it's like he's realizing he can't just be out and about just willy-nilly. Like, he can't just think shit is sweet when you've got problems like this with people. And this is not just, oh, you owe me $100, $300, $40. Like, no, this is like thousands and thousands of dollars worth of problems you have with people is what it's giving. Okay, what is this, please? And trap. Yeah, so he's feeling very stuck. Victim, allure, and trick. Yeah, so he, you know, again, I'm not here to release anybody of any accountability because your own actions is why we're in this situation. But he feels kind of set up or like trapped, or I should say he feels like he was set up, essentially. Hence why he's having a hard time trusting certain people, okay? Okay, let me look at more on these, please. What is this? And good news, encouragement, miracle, and a surprise. Yeah, so it kind of like came out of nowhere, like him running into TJay or maybe little TJay's associate. Yeah, it's like somebody sent a message about Offset. Like somebody sent a message or tipped somebody off is what it's giving. Collaboration, backup, unity, and enhancement. Yeah, so it's like people could have been watching or keeping tabs on him for a little minute now is what it's giving. So while Offset's out here just doing the shit Offset does, right? Just la yada da with this daydream energy sometimes. It's like you've got people like, hello, you've got problems with people out here like in real life. These people are not just letting that shit go. Okay, what is this, please? Ooh, and here it is, Fury. You have introvert. It's like you're ignoring the people blowing your phone up, ignoring people you owe money to. And this was a learning lesson for you because literally, like I said earlier, guys, in the beginning of the reading, with Offset, it's giving like at any given moment, you could literally like lose your life. Yeah, you can. Oh, and look at this curse. Just right underneath that, I told you there's something like weird spiritually going on with him as well. Now, again, that doesn't absolve him of any accountability or his own decisions. However, there is some type of like work being done over his life or that was put over him. I've channeled that before a very long time ago. Illness, yeah. Oof, you can't make this up, sweetheart. Now, he's got a few baby mamas, I know that, right? But the one that at least publicly we know, allegedly, entertainment purposes only, dips and dabbles in the spiritual world, the one he just as of most recently had a baby with, okay, his estranged wife. Like he literally feels like he has been cursed or something by her or since leaving her with this illness as well. It's like someone who's spiritually weak or feeling very spiritually weak. Hate, catastrophe, misfortune. So yeah, so again, a lot of people angry with him, upset with him. Okay, he's like an avoidant. Yeah, well, don't give out money that you don't think you'll get back. Okay, I mean that's all I can say as far as like little TJay. Like, don't loan out money to somebody if you can't afford to give it out, or if you anticipate to get it back, because there's a possibility that you won't get it back. And you got to be cool with that. Like, you can't just be out here shooting motherfuckers just because you didn't get your money back. Like, I mean, I guess you could, but it's like, sometimes you got to just take that L, because if he does decide to move forward legally, hello, like, you could really go to jail for real. Little TJ. Especially if how the story is being told is true, like Offset, they got into an altercation and then he tried to walk away and then you shoot him from behind. That is not self-defense anymore at that point. So is it really worth it though? You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. But let's get into some tarot, you guys. Is this making any sense to y'all? You like this style of reading? Definitely leave a like. It's absolutely free. Share if you care. Okay, but what is this energy, please, when it comes to Offset and this casino shooting? Please and thank you. What is this energy, please, regarding Offset and Lil TJ and this casino situation? Please and thank you. Oh, Two of Cups, Page of Swords. I told you he was being watched anyway. Two of Cups. Literally being watched. I literally just mentioned a few minutes ago Lil TJ and like his associate, or maybe his associates tipping off Lil TJ about where Offset was gonna be at. Okay, Two of Cups would be the partnerships, being in cahoots, working together, right? If not harmony, balance between two people. And then you have the Page of Swords, okay? Surveillance, watching, or keeping tabs on somebody, documents, information, being very curious. So it's like people were very much so wondering, asking around, getting information on him. Definitely. And with Offset, at least he could feel like it was somebody in his camp. Okay, why is this here, please? And it seems like they may have been cool before. Obviously, if you're lending somebody a large amount of money, enough that you want to get them shot for it, then you were cool with them in the first place to even want to lend them that much money. So they were clearly cool in the beginning, right, with this Two of Cups. Let's see, what is this energy, please? Around Offset and Lil TJ in this casino shooting, please and thank you. Something here is definitely on camera. Yeah, and you have the Ace of Swords. We're probably going to end up getting some video footage eventually. Maybe not right now, maybe not next week, but some video footage will probably come out is what I'm seeing. If I'm going to be honest with you, I would not be surprised if Offset decided to work with the police, or if he isn't already, or spoke up, told, with this Ace of Swords, with collaboration here. Yeah. It's definitely giving like, well, okay, Mr. Set, like, what happened right before you got up and walked away? What happened before you even showed up to the casino? What the fuck did you eat for lunch before you got there? Like, what happened between you and Mr. TJ? Like, it's definitely giving questionnaire, okay? What is this, please? Definitely some choice words that were given between the two of them. Nine of Swords. Okay. Yeah, and here's the Hermit. There goes the isolating. Okay, you have the Sun card at the bottom. Something here is going to come out or be revealed. So, I don't know Little TJ's birth sign. Is he like a Virgo? I have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and Virgo here very heavily. Yeah, over some money. But Nine of Swords and the Hermit, this is definitely like Offset feeling like he needs to isolate or really just watch his back. Nine of Swords is paranoia, sleepless nights, headaches, bad dreams, okay, stress. And the Hermit is definitely kind of going within to do some heavy shadow work or some soul searching, if not literally ghosting and disappearing. So it's like he's having some type of wake-up call or a massive moment of realization that, again, like you could literally lose your life at any given moment, and he's got to move more carefully. And again, ghosting this situation when you knew that you had an agreement with this man, little TJ, to pay him back or do him favors in the midst of paying him back, whatever the agreement was, ghosting the situation or acting like it didn't exist has now created a stressful situation for you. So, again, I'm not here to absolve anybody of any fucking accountability, but yeah. What's this energy, please? It's like they were looking for him. What is this? When it comes to Offset and little TJ, please. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, a slowdown in the money and finances. I'm kind of seeing him kind of like try to negotiate or like make amends with certain people. Maybe not so much little TJ, because it's definitely giving he ghosted TJ a long time ago. But it's like, come on, bro. Like, you know, my money slowed up. You know, I'm going through this marriage or through this divorce. I just had another baby. Come on, man. Work with me, bro. Yeah, there is a very significant slowdown in the money, and it's definitely stressing him out. I'm hearing increments. He could have tried to pay little TJ back in increments, and then it kind of just, again, just stopped. Ghosted. Okay, what is this? The Star. Okay, wish fulfillment. Center of attention, healing, restoration, spiritual healing, reconciliation. Yeah, it's as if like he was trying to heal the situation, but he just never was able to like really pay him all the way back for real. It's like you started, then you just stopped, and then you disappeared. So I definitely see Offset, you know, isolating so he can heal or go through whatever this spiritual awakening is, because this was definitely like a wake-up call for him. And it's not that he's never been in situations that were scary or detrimental. He's been to jail before. So it's just after a certain age when this shit starts happening to you, you got 6 fucking kids. It's like, that will really shake you up. You're not some, you know, young spring chicken out here in the streets anymore. So it's giving like a serious spiritual awakening maybe ensued after this, or this is a catalyst for one, or some shadow work, okay, or healing going on in while in isolation in hermit mode. But this is definitely giving it with some type of wish fulfillment for, again, like little TJ and his people. Okay, to again keep tabs on Offset, know where he's at, get information. Okay, why is this here, please? 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, yeah. Being very sneaky, being underhanded, mind games, stealing. So yeah, it's like at this point, even though it was given to Offset, at this point, it's like, you're playing with me, bro. 5 of Swords just flipped over as well while I was shuffling. It's like, now you're playing with me. Now you're playing mind games. Now you're playing with my money. Oh, now you just disappeared and you ghosted? Oh, now you're really playing with me. So now at this point, it went from, again, giving somebody a helping hand, letting them borrow a few racks, to now little TJ could feel stolen from at this point, okay? And again, I do feel like with Offset, it's as if this kind of came out of nowhere. Like he feels like he was snuck up on, or again, like he feels like someone here ratted him out or exposed his location or something to that degree, for sure. 5 of Swords is definitely like mind games and manipulation, feeling defeated. Very like condescending energy, competition, arguing. There was definitely some type of verbal altercation or a fight. This is 5 of Swords and the Page of Swords, please. But Offset definitely feels betrayed as well, because it's like, again, it wasn't even supposed to happen this way. Nobody would have even knew I was here if so-and-so or whoever didn't say nothing, okay? It's like he's trying to push off the blame. When again, it's like the only reason you're in this situation is because of your actions. So, yeah. Page of Wands. Okay, going in a new direction, going a new route. Also, like good news, information of some sort, a messenger. Yeah, something here is definitely like on camera. It's as if like Offset, I want to say like ganged up on, but he could have been getting jumped or something is what this is giving. It was definitely more than just him and little TJ. Like it was a few people it's giving. So he could have had to like hold his own or something against a couple of people. Maybe like 2 or 3 of them or something. And someone could have been getting beat the fuck up, hence why a weapon was then drawn and used, you know. Okay, interesting. But I'm going to get a few cards for like little TJ's energy really quick, because I didn't want this reading to be about him necessarily. You know, in a situation like that, you got bailed out or bonded out of jail, and you're gonna have to lie through your teeth until something comes out on camera, because if Offset is working with the police, talking, singing like a damn bird, he's gonna tell them everything. Okay. Okay, why is this here? Or I should say, what is little TJ's energy like? Or how is he feeling in regards to this? What is energy with little TJ? Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. So I have the Lovers and the King of Cups. And again, guys, I'm looking into little TJ specifically. Okay, Gemini, Scorpio energy. So the Lovers can be a choice. It can be collaboration, working together with somebody as well. But it is a choice at the end of the day, making a decision of some sort. So he's in his feelings very strongly about this. First of all, the decision to lend Offset anything. And 2, he's in his feelings a lot, regardless of how he may be showing up in person, you know, on the forefront, behind the mask, behind the media tactic games, behind the ego. He's feeling very strongly about this decision, or what happened, okay? And obviously the decision would be to have pulled up on Offset. Obviously, that's the decision that he's feeling very strongly about. King of Swords, yeah, because he's knowing the King of Swords, law enforcement, and then the Four of Wands. It's like, you may be home now, but the police are not going to just let this shit go. It's kind of what it's giving. So he's worried about that. Yeah, Five of Wands. He's worried about a legal battle. Okay? Or this man, again, Offset, singing like a canary, speaking the truth about this fight. Five of Wands. And you have 5 people on this card fighting. So it was definitely like someone getting jumped. Okay, what is this? What is little TJ's energy in regards to the situation in the shooting, please? At this casino? Little TJ, please. Oof. The High Priestess. I told you, he's gonna just lie and deny, okay? High Priestess is keeper of secrets, staying real quiet, moving very cautiously, playing in the shadows, behind the scenes, okay? He knows a lot of information when it comes to Offset as well, but that's also intuition, the High Priestess. It's as if his intuition may have told him to walk away from this, just leave this shit alone, but that could be why he's in his feelings about this choice or this decision that he made. Okay? Again, the decision being to pull up on Offset or put hands on him, or direct an associate to put hands on him. Okay? Because again, he feels very betrayed. He feels played with. Like, you're not going to just play with my intelligence like that or my money. So pride and ego is a motherfucker, man. Okay? Queen of Swords. There goes law enforcement again, whether it's male or female. Okay, Queen or King of Swords is definitely law enforcement, a judge, a lawyer, or someone who tells the truth. A very straightforward, honest communicator. They don't beat around the bush. Very cold, detached. Okay. So he knows a lot, feels a lot, but probably not going to be saying a whole lot. Little TJ, okay? And it's as if he is hoping and praying that Offset just stays shut the fuck up, doesn't say nothing, okay? With this Queen of Swords and the High Priestess. One person is going to talk, the High Priestess is going to stay quiet. So, damn. I could see him making threats to Offset, like through other people, but you got to be careful with that with a motherfucker like Offset, because he'll just take the threats to the cops, is what it's giving. If I'm going to be real with you. Allegedly, entertainment purposes only. A little TJ, please. Show me a little TJ. Oh boy. King of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Yeah. Yeah, so it's definitely over some money. He was struggling about how to move forward with this. And I told you, he's been sitting on this, kind of letting shit pass by and slide with Offset for a while. Yep, and then you have the Sun here. So something's going to end up being exposed with this situation, and I think little TJ's a little bit worried about that. And being exposed, by that I mean, again, because something is on camera. You're at a casino when all this happens, so yes, something is obviously going to be on camera. King of Pentacles, very stubborn. He's not exactly sure, you know, what the police know, how they're going to move forward with this, but he is a little on the fence because, you know, he's worried about his stability and his fortune being depleted, or his stability being wavered because of this situation. Obviously, you're gonna have to pay a lot of money for lawyers, right? You're gonna have to pay, hopefully you don't have to go to fucking jail for this if it doesn't go anywhere. That would obviously affect his stability, right? Damn, it's almost like, again, I feel like with this person, with little TJ, it's like someone who knew, like, you should have listened to your intuition, but again, pride, ego, and emotions kind of overtook logic. King of Pentacles is more of a logical, patient thinker. King of Cups or the King of Wands, they're going to react off of passion and emotion. King of Swords or the King of Pentacles, it's logic, analyzing first before taking action. It's not impulsive or emotional, but I feel like with little TJ, it was definitely an impulsive, emotional reaction. Especially, again, if there was a physical altercation, y'all are getting jumped and beat on by one person. Yeah, like, what's little TJ's energy, please? And thank you. Oh, what is this? Knight of Cups. Seven of Cups, Four of Cups. Okay. What is this? Five of Wands. Here it goes again. Seven of Cups is like inebriation, daydreaming, fantasizing, illusions, keeping a situation confusing. Knight of Cups is an offer of some sort. And then Four of Cups is an offer being rejected. So, oh, yeah, he may, yeah, here it is. Five of Wands and the Hierophant. So he's going to, if this goes any further, he's going to try to fight this. He's not taking no plea deal. He doesn't want to take any type of offer from the government or anything like that, is what I'm getting with little TJ. It's like, even if something is on camera, he may want to go ahead and he may want to take it to trial because he doesn't want to just accept a plea deal or anything like that. But what I don't think he's understanding is, regardless of that, of you pulling the trigger or not, if it was done off of your directive, especially if you're going to be seen as the King of Pentacles, the provider, okay, the one calling the shots, the one that's got the money, at the ringleader, it doesn't matter if you pulled the trigger or not. You are going to be seen as the ringleader. So I think in his head, it's like, well, I didn't touch no trigger, you know, I didn't put hands on him. He was beating us up. He was beating us up. Oh, I didn't touch a trigger. It doesn't matter. Like, Again, if they see you as the breadwinner and it was from your directive to go after Offset, put hands on him in the first place, which then led to a shooting, you are fucked. Like, so you better hope that the people around you take the fall for you or something, okay? Five of Cups, you're going to be in regret. You're going to be sorry. Five of Cups, feeling in regret over these choices, this decision. Page of Cups is like an apology or an offer of some sort. Yeah, Two of Swords, feeling blocked, restricted. It's like he didn't listen to his own intuition. Now that you didn't listen to your intuition, you let ego and pride and emotions get in the way. Now you're in the Five of Cups energy, regret, feeling at a loss. Or you will be. Or he's just very worried and paranoid about being at a loss, okay? Little TJay's energy, please and thank you. Ooh, the Devil. Ooh, Lord. And the Four of Swords. Yeah, because he know, just like Offset knows, he knows too. Like, that could have very easily, with this Four of Swords, a man on a casket, that could have very easily landed in a fatal fucking situation. Yeah, the Tower and the Empress. You can't make this up. Very easily could have ended up in a very fatal situation, okay? Empress, Ten of Cups. I don't know if little TJ's got kids or a girl or what, but he put all of that on the line for this bullshit. He is very paranoid, very nervous, in his head a lot, okay? Because Four of Swords is like rest, healing, meditation, sleeping, okay? But still the mind, nonetheless, with the Devil card here, it's like someone who's having bad fucking dreams, nightmares, or having a hard time sleeping. Again, like you could have literally killed this guy, and that would have been a serious fucking Tower moment. Because again, if I'm not mistaken, if the story went how it's being told, Offset was allegedly walking away from the incident, from the fight scene, and then boom, he gets shot. That could have very easily been his spine, his back, any, you know? So, yeah, he's very paranoid. And it's giving like, you're too fucking egotistical and too stubborn. It's like you rather die on that hill than take a plea deal. You're tripping. Okay, shit, I'm not a lawyer and I'm not him and I don't have money like little TJ or Offset. So what will be the outcome of this for little TJ? What will be the outcome of this situation for little TJ? Please and thank you. What would the outcome be for little TJ with this situation with Offset, please? Eight of Wands. Okay. Eight of Wands is usually good news. Okay. He may, wow, okay, scot-free. He may end up getting off scot-free depending how this goes with his lawyer or how much money he's willing to put up. How is this going to turn out for little TJ? Please and thank you. How will this turn out for little TJ? Queen of Pentacles, yeah. So he may end up walking out scot-free, or again, if he decides to end up taking some type of plea deal, he may get off with like some type of slap on the wrist or probation or something real light. Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. What is this, please? What would be the outcome for little TJ regarding the situation? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it's giving like freedom. Wow. Now, granted, we know he's free right now. Yeah, Nine of Wands. It might be a little bit of a battle, though. What will be the outcome for little TJ, please and thank you? Three of Swords in the reverse. Wow. Okay. The Empress. So he may actually come out on this, yeah, Queen of Cups, Justice, Ace of Wands. He may actually come out on this unscathed, if I'm going to be honest with you. Ace of Wands is a new beginning. He's a musician, so that can definitely indicate like your career, what you do for work. Queen of Cups and the Justice card. Yeah. I don't know what the hell his lawyer is going to come up with or what he's going to say, but I feel like something's going to end up being on camera. Something is on surveillance, but he may actually end up kind of getting out of this scot-free. And I said this earlier, a little while ago, like if somebody ends up taking the fall for him, that might be why. As long as someone doesn't point the finger at little TJ, he could really get out of this scot-free. So, I mean, especially if they don't find any DNA evidence on the weapon connected to little TJ. Again, the story that they put together makes sense enough, and again, there's enough money being put up behind the scenes, then yeah, he could definitely easily walk out of this. It may be a little difficult, a little burdensome just to go through the whole court situation, a lot of money and all that, but yeah, look, 2 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. It may be a little difficult, a little hard, but a little strenuous, a little bit of a process, but he could definitely walk out of this scot-free. Like, wow. Yeah, you can't make this up. So very interesting situation. You know, I guess we're gonna have to just see how this plays out over time, you guys. But ego, pride, not paying people back the money you owe them, landing in a situation like this. So definitely sending, you know, love and light and prayers to both parties. But I think I'm going to leave this reading here, you guys. I hope that y'all enjoyed this. I hope that it was helpful or insightful. Definitely leave a like. It's absolutely free. Share if you care. Subscribe. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.